G'day everyone, Piros here again, and today I'm going to talk about the throttle lock system that's actually already built into the remote. Now, all this has come about from my couple of posts ago where I put up me crashing and not keeping my finger on the trigger. And a lot of people said, you know, Foildrive should have a better inbuilt system for when you're falling and not grabbing the trigger. So, you know, I'll just show that vision where it's up, that's me crashing. And this is what's called all the controversy. People say, you know, like for me, it's a natural reflex to when I let go of the trigger, I have my finger out like that. But obviously for a lot of people, it's not. Some people have been hurt, they fell and they've kept their finger on the trigger. But there's actually a throttle lock system already built into your remote. So I'm going to go through this today, and I've done like a bit of an idiot sheet, and it's also for people like me who find the remote really hard to ride. I've actually made I've put it all on a big piece of paper which you can download. I'll put it as a separate piece of paper, and it actually talks you through the menu. So what is the throttle lock? The throttle lock is, you can set this so if you start your remote and it's all powered up, it's connected to the board. If you take your finger off the trigger once it's connected, you can set the throttle lock from between 1 second to 100 seconds. So that's a minute and a half. So for the example I've got today, I've done it for 5 seconds. So if you've started it up, say you've come in through the shore brake, you've let go of your remote, it's still connected, you've forgotten to turn it off or something like that, for the sake of this demonstration, I've set it at 5 seconds. So in 5 seconds, that remote will disconnect. And no matter what you do, you can squeeze the triggers, it won't reconnect till you hold the top lock button for a few seconds, and then the remote will re-engage, and boom, you're away again. So what else does this do? So I'll just show some vision here. You can see me where I'm actually free surfing, and I've actually let the remote go. So whether you're downwinding or you're on a long wave, if you've passed that 5 seconds mark, that remote is no longer you're not going to be able to trigger the motor after 5 seconds. So, you know, if you're on a downwinder, if you're on a wave, you can actually see me in some of these videos where you can see me fumbling and I grab the remote. You simply, even though while you're falling, you hold the top button just for a few seconds, you disengage the lock, and boom, you're away. Okay, so how do we set throttle lock? Well, here's my remote, it's turned off. So I simply turn it on like you normally would, no tricks, just the left-hand button on the side, hold the button in. The remote turns on. If you've got one of the new remotes, it'll already have lock up there. You simply hold the top button down, this one here, and you hold the side button in for just like, it's not one press, it's just a little bit longer than normal. And you'll see pair comes up. So we're now up to number 1 on my diagram here, pair is in red. Now we want to scroll down, we have to get to number 10, right? So we just simply press the button. We go to 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're at number 2 on my diagram. Okay, so you can see number 2, that's where we are. We just keep scrolling through, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now we're at number 3 on my diagram, and you're on 9 now, you want to go to 10. So it's now, the arrow is on 10, so you just hold that side button in just a little bit, and you'll have off and on. So we're now on to 4. It'll be off, so you need to scroll down to on. So you just press the side button once, touch the top button, right, and now it is on. So you're back to 10. So now we're on, from there you want to go to number 11. So again, you hit the side button, hold it in, and it comes up. Now we're up to number 5 on my diagram here, number 5. Now what we want to do here, you'll see it's got 000, and underneath that range, 0 to 100. That's 100 seconds, minute and a half, okay? So you can set it, so when you take your finger off the trigger, then in 1 second, boom, it's locked. Or in a minute and a half, it's locked, okay? So what you want to do there, you hit the side button again, hold it in, and it will start flashing, right? It's going, the 000 will start flashing, and you just hit how many seconds you want, okay? Just for the purpose of this exercise, I've gone for 5 seconds, okay? Simply touch that, and boom, you are done. Okay, so that's it. So you can run back through the menu and you can sort of see how it goes. So that's how it works. It's already here. It's been here the whole time. And please, folks, there's a lot of people saying, you know, Foildrive should do this, Foildrive should do this. It's all in their videos. It's all in the online manuals. Please go onto the Foildrive website, go through, do a search, and even a search on the forums and go back for some of my old stuff for battery maintenance and things like that. I'm going to do another video on the clips and the bolts and everything, bits and pieces. But okay, let's just watch this again. So when you're on a wave and you let go of the remote, and if you're free riding, woo, pumping to shredding down the line, okay, then you come up to have an accident like I did, and I've just gone to do a cutback, and I've got high side, and I just got thrown, okay, and that's what happens to some people when they go through the air and you're about to land. It's a natural reaction to grab the trigger. Now, that's why I suggest if you're going to use this throttle lock, you set it to a small time. So, because you don't know you're going to take off, you could go over the falls straight away. So again, so when you're going along, you drop that remote, it's now set on 5 seconds, you pick that back up, pull that trigger, no matter what, it's not going to go. You have to hold the top lock trigger down for, I don't know what it is, like 2-3 seconds. It'll re-engage, there it is, it just cleared, boom, you're away again. So if you're downwinding, if you're free surfing, like I do, I try not use the motor as least amount as possible. You're gonna, if the remote's flapping around like that, you're going to need to grab it early, get it up, hold that, see, it's already on lock. I wish I could show you that. Now it's off. So let's just do that again. I'm just gonna wait. It's on lock, okay? So that's already on lock. So to release it, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 3 seconds, and it activated again. I can't film these bloody screens because they just go flicker, flicker, flicker like they're having a fit. So that's just how it works. And look at that time, it's gone back onto lock because I've got it set for 5 seconds. Might be too short for some people, go to 30 seconds. You can go up to 1.5 minutes. But please, it's been there since day one. So folks, read the manual, don't have a crack at Foildrive about saying they should put protective systems in there when it's already built in. Now listen, like I don't work for Foildrive, I'm a team rider, I love doing all these videos, I don't get paid to do it, I'm not the technical guy, so this is just, I sort of discover stuff and do it. I'll answer what questions I can, but for all those other sub-menus, I'm just going to bring the whole thing up here, the 6, all these parts here, I know little bits and pieces about it. If you want to talk about all the different calibrations, everything like that, please direct them at Foildrive because I won't know the answers. Anyway, folks, thanks for listening. Use the remote lock and be safe and get out there and enjoy a Foildrive.